welcome back. I hope you guys are fully rested and sitting in an upright position as we take off for more Thymesia. We didn't actually get anything to turn in the last sub-quest that we took. Our main objective was just to get out of there, which was an enjoyable time aside from the 3 archers that we had to deal. No, one, 2, 3, 4 archers. I'm pretty sure there were 4 archers, and they were just posted up in the worst possible positions given their aggro range. But we're done with that, and now we move on to Hermes Forest. Now I would like to test the whip. Hold on. Do they really only intend to give us 24 talent points? That just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I do like the idea of having the blood shield equipped and using it solely for dealing with elites, especially the shield, well, just any elite, frankly, because they're all just, I can't target them, there we go, because they're all such a hassle to deal with. Don't get me wrong, they're fine in their own way, so long as you aren't dealing with too many of them at a time. And they seem to have the number of elites you deal with set to a pretty decent medium. So I can't really complain too much about that. There's a lot of regular enemies in between them, so you don't feel like you're fighting nothing but the elites, who are among the toughest enemies in the game outside of bosses and archers. Okay, this guy's a normal enemy. God dang it, what the actual frick is this targeting? I took so much damage for no good reason there. Soldier's Sachet. The aroma of mint lavender wafts out of the soldier's sachet, as well as a faint, pungent odor of unclear origin. And we also apparently missed out on... these. Wait, I can select a number of them to use. Nah, use more. There we go. We shouldn't see that sign again for a while. That guy does not appear to be an archer, which is good news for us, because if you watched last episode, you know my feelings on archers. Why can't the targeting here is really strange? I have to disagree that I did not press the parry or deflect button, because I certainly did. That guy's an enemy. The key to the top of the fortress wall is needed. Mother fricking. Look at the aggro range on this guy. Are you actually kidding me? Frankly, I want to see it again. Oh, it didn't do it that time? Oh, he just didn't fire. What a terrible time archers make this game. Oh, great. He was also an archer. Too early. There's a guy over there to the left. Well, I'm just doing this for cool points. I actually don't want to. Yeah, hey! That one hit me for 69. Now we're down here. Nice. There's a chair here. Chair here, get your chair here. I would much rather not have enemies respawn. The collection of them located in this area is terrible, so let them stay dead, shall we? I just wanted to look up for dramatic effect. Then he took another shot at me. Oh, it auto-targeted him. Ugh, that's a terrible selection of words. It automatically targeted him even though I couldn't physically do so. So where is he? I want to deal with this guy first. So we hit him with this. Okay. There's another spearman down there. There also appears to be some sort of a notebook or other thing over there as well. 3 potions left. Tales of Folk Potions 2 mix together a variety of highly stimulating medicinal ingredients that induce perspiration. For example, garlic, basil, black pepper, cinnamon, mint, etc. to create a potion that warms the body. Why would I want that? Garlic, basil, black pepper. So I guess it's giving me a list of things that I can throw together to induce such an effect. That doesn't actually tell me what it does. Why would I want to sweat? How do I get up here? Do I even really want what that thing is? Yeah, I do. There was also another place we could go. Back down there where the archer was. Wait, hold on. Let's continue to explore the rest of this area first. That leads back downstairs. Well, I say downstairs, but there are no stairs that lead down there, so it's just the lower level. Diary of an Unknown Knight, number 1. To represent the kingdom on the battlefield is the highest honor. That Hermes' kingdom can stand firm during an epidemic and even send aid to neighboring kingdoms is the greatest proof of its strength and power. And luck, because of the woman who... Oh, there we go. Because of the woman who's responsible for that protection that you so enjoy during the epidemic. So that's where we came up. This is where we needed to go. Gee, sure is quiet. Well, I'm smart enough not to question that, so let's just keep going forward. I'd still rather not revive the enemies in this area. We only have 3 potions left, though, so what in the world is that stuttering? Oh, this is an elite dual blade. That stuttering is going to get me in trouble. Ooh. Good fight. Key to the cathedral path. I did not like how the camera just turned right there. Oh, I didn't actually... I could have sworn I did. Not enough to level up, but we did this. And now we have its extended action. So now, the twin swords, when you press B while casting and dodge, no, if you press B during casting, you can dodge and stop casting immediately. So I guess that means during the entire animation, or at any point during the animation. Press the right shoulder button right after dodging to do a dash attack. The right shoulder button after dodging. Huh. Ah, so they showed it right there in the video. So does that mean you could interrupt it near the end of the animation and then get an extra powerful, well, slightly more powerful dash attack in? It's interesting. Hold on. It says we got another unlock. Okay. Nice. I forgot to use the blood shield. Not like it matters. Elites hit so hard they'll break the thing in a couple of hits anyway. We came from that way. We know there's nothing in those barrels. Troop selection ceremony. The event will take place in the fortress square. Only uninfected young subjects will be accepted. The injection process will be undertaken by a researcher designated by the greenhouse. Those who experience discomfort during the injection process will be taken back to the greenhouse by the researchers for further examination and care. After the injection, the King's Guards, the Royal Guards, and the Knights of Pure Blood will make selections according to procedure. Well, that's an archer. Didn't expect that to interrupt me, though. He shouldn't come around that corner. Annoying. I disagree with that. Shards. That's actually surprising. I'd go back to the chair and heal, but it's like, why would I even bother? He's not an elite, so that's good. Not meaning to use that, but whatever. We're not quite done with that area back there, by the way. There we go. Come on. Jeez. There's something up here past another enemy. Not entirely confident. Oh, right, there was a gate back there. That's what I'm remembering. I want to check that gate and make sure I can't use the key on it. What's this? Not an elite. Good, good, good. We always appreciate that. This path over here I don't remember ever taking, but it also doesn't lead anywhere, so whatever. Actually, it does lead down. Not sure to where, though. Oh, this place is new. Where am I? Doesn't appear to be an archer anywhere. Ah, I remember where we are now. We don't need it. We have enough. Oh, right, the gate. This is the gate I wanted to check. Ah, I think I recognize this place. Yeah, that's the archer back there. There's another archer up here somewhere. So we just opened up a shortcut. Good, 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 good. Why did the camera just turn towards the chair? That is so unnerving. That's a gate there I can't open. So I guess we can just head back this way. Hold on. Well, I can't go straight, so we'll go this way for now. Where does this lead? Wherever it leads, we can't have been there before, right? Because this is down a path we haven't been before. Well, I'm right. Civil Servant Notebook number 1. Since my clerical duties began, I have never seen the captain so concerned. I know that Erd, being both the captain of the Royal Guard and the future king, must bear an inconceivable burden. Recently, the number of infected and monsters has been gradually increasing. Still, the king's birthday celebrations must continue as planned. Add to that what's happened in the Sea of Fools, and It's no wonder the captain is so distressed. Not a fan of using that voice. Tickles my throat in the wrong way. Is there a right way for your throat to be tickled? I don't want an answer to that question. There's a guy down. No, there's not. Okay, I absolutely have to go get some water, so I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, I feel much better. I mean, the water didn't really help. The problem took care of itself, but it's nice to have the water at the very least. Diary of a Knight's Mother, number 2. Each time he returns from an expedition, he brings back something as a souvenir. Most people bring back stones or leaves, but he always picks up snapped arrows and broken shields from the battlefield. Once he told me if the corpses weren't all burned, he would have cut off a piece of a monster's body to bring home. Your son's a weirdo. We can go ahead and rest here, spend the memory fragments. I mean, we get so much more value out of plague and vitality than we do out of strength. What's even the point? Past the obvious dealing damage to their fortified health before we get to the squishy, juicy, tender stuff underneath. And we do need that damage in order to get to it, but it just doesn't scale well enough to be worth it. And I don't want to put another point into it on the off chance, in the likely event that we don't get a talent point out of it, because then I'll just be dissatisfied. I'd rather have more health. Now, as for our potions, we did have... One moment. We did receive a recipe for perspiration, so we just need to remember... I know it was things like cinnamon, garlic, and another thing that we have, I think basil. But... Whoops. Collection, lore, story, and then folk something. Number 2. Tales of Folk Potions, number 2. Might have passed. Tales of these. I wish I could arrange these alphabetically so they'd be easier to find. This is... Oh. Wait. According to this, we don't specifically need rosemary. We can still use fennel, cloves, and cinnamon. But I only have, I think what I have is a pile of black pepper, right? This is cinnamon. So we have 2 of them, which means we can test out 2 recipes. So let's go ahead and see what this one does. Fennel, cloves, and cinnamon. Okay. cloves, fennel already. No, nothing. I would think that this would be talking about the specific effects of these ingredients themselves rather than any particular recipe they may contribute to, which is unfortunate. I wish that I had made this realization sooner, but what can you do? But that doesn't seem to be the case, because it says they can increase the recovery speed of those who have fallen seriously ill, which is not the case at all for cinnamon, which actually increases the damage you output. And the one I equipped, unfortunately, increases output by your damage output by 7%. I would have preferred to wait to use something with an effect that strong until I had come across a recipe that involved it, a recipe that is interesting and relevant to the way I play, or however recipe effects may work. But as it stands, here it is. Mix together a variety of highly stimulating medicinal ingredients that induce perspiration to create a potion that warms the body. So we have cinnamon, we have garlic, we would need basil or mint. We have black pepper, but we only have the one. So basil, mint, black pepper. Hopefully this becomes something. Otherwise, I'm just done with the recipe system. No, we don't have garlic equipped. Increases my damage output. Clove is not among them, so it has to be replaced. Okay, so garlic, cinnamon, and basil, right. Increases your damage output. Right. Am I doing something wrong here, or what? Because do they have to be in a specific... Surely they don't have to be in a specific order. That doesn't make any sense. In fact, that it would... It's not that it wouldn't make sense, it's that it would be too restrictive. Great. So now I've just wasted 2 ingredients for nothing. I hate doing that. We know number 2 is right here. Garlic, basil, black pepper, cinnamon. Garlic. Yeah, we have garlic, basil, and cinnamon. Technically, it's garlic, cinnamon, and basil, but the order shouldn't matter. I don't understand. And I don't want to look online for the recipes, but the way to uncover the recipes doesn't make any sense. Assuming that we're even getting notes that involve revealing recipes in the first place. I know there was another one somewhere up here. And I don't... It had to have been... It had to have been another one of the Tales of Folk potions. No, it was something about a researcher scoffed, but I don't remember. I don't remember where it is. Here it is. Legend of Four Thieves Vinegar number 2. See, this one looks like it could actually be a recipe, whereas the folk potions notes don't seem like they are. It would make more sense for the Legend of Four Thieves note to actually result in a recipe for the potion, because it leaves you to guess what the last ingredient would be. The problem being, this involves rosemary, which is apparently an extremely rare ingredient. I have no idea what it does. I've never gotten any. And we haven't gotten that many notes that actually involve the recipe or anything that might seem like a recipe. And let's be clear, I've read them all. So, like, what am I supposed to do here? Well, for one thing, I want my healing back. Well, extra healing. Potion itself heals for 300, so let's give it an extra kick. Increase damage. I don't want to use the sage. Yeah, we'll go with the fennel. So now it heals 346. Let's check this door just to be safe. Oh, yeah, we'll deal with that later. I wanted to see what was going on over here. This looks like a dead end. Too bad for that guy that's waiting for us up ahead then, huh? We don't have a reeved weapon. I need to remember that we do have the blood shield. It's not really going to help us, and I know it's not. Alright, let's do this. So, can I get one of those, or... What do you have? I saw it coming and I just couldn't move. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. He's angry. I knew it. Oh, it's you. I couldn't. I was trying to time it properly. Dang it. And it's not like I couldn't have just dodged out of the way. I knew I was low on health and that another hit would kill me. So, having to do this again is my own fault. I just had to interrupt his healing. Get back. Dang it! I was sure I had that timing down. Dang it. Yeah, I could have just backed off and healed. I know that. I can't tell what the giant sword does like this, so we have to just... Dang, we have to go far in there to get those memories back. Dang it. Got it. I have to get away from him. saw it coming. Heal is still offline. I dodged out of that. So the blood shield would only be able to, actually, I think it would withstand 2 hits. The heal just isn't that good. It's got a long cooldown, which makes it really unreliable, so I would like the whip to close the gap, but we'll switch to this one instead, just to see how things go. I genuinely did not expect that backswing to kill me outright. Well, no. I was anticipating 145 damage, not 175. That absolutely screwed me up. On. God dang it, man. It won't kill me, but that's still annoying. I disagree with that. And despite my insistence on bringing the blood shield, okay. Got it. Give me that shard, baby. Well, no shard, but style points. Gotta get out of here. He tried to end me. Ow. What the frick? Oh, come on. I'm trying to keep him in this corner back here. Dang it. I have to remember to get away from him. That's good. I can't dodge in a straight line against that. This shouldn't kill me, but but it'll break that goddamn shield. That's full heal. He's done. And good riddance. We've gotten enough shards, most certainly. Oh, we can't go any further. To unlock that. I meant to unlock the plague weapon I got from, well, was reaving from him. It didn't make him stagger at all, though, so my interest in it is already minimal at best. But Isemi has something she wants to tell us, and so we read it. Corvus, you've worked so hard. These memories should be sufficient. We have enough information to figure out which formula you used in Hermes' answer. Would you like to delve into your final memory? No, I don't think we're quite done just yet. Let's make sure to look around. God, oh, yeah, I see that. Transformation experiment report number 1. It says nothing interesting, so we'll just go and look for some more stuff, and if we find nothing, we just turn it in. Maybe teacher will praise us with more story bits. Oh, God, I have this overwhelming urge to play Guild Wars 2, and I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, and I'm going to resist. I know I am, but the feeling is still there, and it's strong, and it's a little moist. Mostly it's dry, but there is a little bit of moisture in there. I don't know why, but whatever. But the idea is there in my head now. Let's make sure. No. What? I don't. No, I've got other stuff to do. Like, I've got a weapon to unlock, and we're not even close to being done. Surely this game isn't almost done. Surely not. Okay, we'll play along. Since they wouldn't give us the choice before. Not enough to level up. We've got almost everything unlocked. We just have one more plague weapon. So, here we have the giant sword. In case you didn't know. Its vitality effect reduces damage intake by 50% when casting. You perform a horizontal slash, then a jump attack. Reduce damage intake while casting, obviously. The jump attack itself can break enemy super armor, which already makes it the worst large sword plague weapon, because the great sword does the armor break with its single hit. Now this one will do more damage, sure, but well, hold on. It says this one's horizontal slash attack deals 300% damage plus 50 attack damage. We only have, I think it's at 28, so it'd be 78 plus, well yeah, 78 plus, would it be 78 plus the 300%, or would it be the 28 plus the 300% then plus the extra 50 attack damage. I don't know. But that's not a lot of damage. Now, the jump attack itself is where all of the power is. But even then, with our strength being so low, we don't really get much value out of that. Whereas this is, well, it's 420% of our attack damage, which, like I said, isn't that great. Frankly, I could have just died to that guy over. Nope, we actually weren't getting any more shards from him. We got a lot of them, but I think we only got one to actually drop during the fight, so I'm not sold on the, what is this, the blood shield either. Now, if we wanted to make use of the actual damage of the plague weapons, the best one to get would be, which one is it? Is it this one? Nope. This one. This would increase our this would increase our saber attack damage by 25. Now, yeah, that's not very much, but it would put us over 50. Again, it's just... well, hold on. This one's upgraded enough that it's also got its extended action, which allows it to build damage. Nope, it only builds that damage for the recast of it. And then that means I'm trying to keep track of a timer, as well as my health, the enemy's movements, how many potions I have, the timing of my plague weapons for interruption and, general damage dealing. So I've got all of that extra stuff to manage on top of trying to keep track of the stacks for this, and then the timing for using its recast. So let's try it. I mean, having extra saber damage isn't too bad. So, as it stands, cast again when the blood sword active is buffed to perform a powerful blood strike, which can break super armor, so it'll be useful like the sword, but I'd have to still have it equipped. Well, I mean, equipped as the main plague weapon. I wish there was a button that we could just use the sub-plague weapon immediately, rather than having to swap to it, because that's an extra thing I have to pay attention to. If there were just a button to use the sub or secondary plague weapon that we have equipped, that would allow it to remain more easily cemented in my mind that we have another option. But I think we're using all of the buttons as it is, so I can understand why there isn't one. Right? We're not using the left trigger for anything, are we? The left shoulder button is the deflect. Right shoulder button is the attack. Square is using the plague weapon that you have equipped. A is for interacting. I say A. The X is for interacting. Circles for dodging. Triangles for the plague weapon you reave from the enemy. The left shoulder button is the feather. And the left trigger is the feather that you throw to interrupt the enemy. The right trigger is the plague claw. So yeah, all of the buttons are completely in use. And I'd rather not have anything on the left analog stick. Okay, I get why they did what they did then. So, it's a matter of, do we even want this? This would probably be okay against elites. But then I'm also putting myself down by 50 health. Break enemy super armor and its damage is increased based on the number of blood sword buffs which you gain for each attack against the enemy. But each attack also adds 25 extra damage, so once you land 10, that's 250 extra. And the buff itself lasts a pretty long time, so maybe we will stick with this one for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we spend more time actually doing nothing. Well, no, I don't want to say we spent more time doing nothing. I spent more time actually talking to you guys about the things like the potion recipes and just now the weapon effects. I do need to remember that we have to test out for next episode, we need to test out the great sword's damage versus versus the giant sword damage. What was it called? Just giant sword. So we have to test the great sword's damage versus the giant sword's damage, and I only get one chance to actually use the giant sword. Plus, I want to test the giant sword's damage with the with the saber attack buff active. It won't make that much of a difference, but I'd still like to see it. But in order to do that, then I need to equip the giant sword. But that's an issue for next episode. Okay, so yesterday's video, I said there wouldn't be another video until Tuesday, but that's obviously not correct. I had gotten ahead of myself. I was thinking about recording the videos for the subsequent week, when I should have been saying that the next episode you guys would see would be today on Friday. Now I'm recording this on Tuesday. It's dark outside. Well, it's getting dark. There's still some light. But I'm recording this at a different point in time, so it's a little difficult for me to keep track of when I'm going to be uploading this and when you guys are going to be seeing it. See, I'm uploading it today as soon as I get all of the editing done. But you guys won't actually see it until Friday. So I've got all of these timelines to keep straight in my head, and it's not as easy as one would imagine. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. I hope I'm wrong about this being the ending of the game, because there have literally only been 3 stages with optional subquests. Surely this game is not going to be a mere 15-hour romp if you decide you don't want to scour the world looking for these extra bits and bobs, like getting shards for your plague weapons or farming memory fragments in order to make yourself stronger and give yourself, talents. I sure hope that's not the case, because, well, the only replacement we would actually have for this is Steel Rising, and that one's like, I can get it for $38 on Green Man Gaming. So it won't be too bad as far as expense, but I don't want this game to end either, But that's a problem for another time. I hope you guys We'll come back next week for whatever it turns out to be, as far as, well, what we're going to upload Tuesday, and whether or not this is actually the final mission of the game, or final memory. I sure hope not. We did just beat the guy who, well, just absolutely ruined us at the very beginning of the game. I think we're up to episode... It's not a high number. I think episode 5? Episode 5, I think, was the last one I uploaded. Not yesterday's video for you guys. Remember, it's a completely different timeline where I am and versus where you are. Well, I say different timeline, but that's not exactly accurate. I'm at a different point in time than you guys currently are. So if we're only up to 5 episodes, that means, well, a couple of them were about 2-ish hours long. And I managed to cut some of it down to under 2 hours, so there's that. And I usually strive to keep the episodes about an hour long, which allows me to also keep track of how long the game itself has been. Even keeping all of this in mind, the game itself so far has been less than 10 hours worth of gameplay. If you're not actually... I know it's been a long intro, stick with me though. The game itself would have only been about 10 hours long if you don't go doing the extra subquests and things like that. If you don't care about the plague weapons, which I couldn't really blame you, not all of them are, not all of them are created equal, but at least they're all more interesting and useful than in other games that feature a wide variety of abilities. Still, I can't say that the price of this game is worth 10 hours. Sure, you could do the side stuff that I've done, but even then, it's probably only 20 hours-ish. And I mean, people make this weird comparison of gameplay time versus the amount of money you put into the game, saying that if you get an equal number of hours of gameplay out of the game as what you spent on it, you should consider that fine. But why should you consider that fine? That's the thing I don't understand. Why have people chosen to settle I'll leave you to ponder that as I finally bring this episode's outro to an end. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see